Hello people, there's the 6mm France 1940 bloke. No sooner had I done some painting of Leven railway track than this turned up. It's me post Joy of Six 2017 pre-order extras. Right. Yeah. One of the problems, well, not really a problem, but one of the things I was trying to sort out was me turrets for FT17s, because I wasn't too sure what sort of turrets I'd bought with my original FT17s, and well, it turns out there's three different sorts, because Andy sent me some for me to peruse to work out what exactly I wanted. Looks like these are the ones that I've got already. He's marked them as World War II, so I'm guessing there's all sorts of types. So that's World War II with a 37mm, World War One with a 37mm, and World War One with the MG turret, stupid horrible little round MG turret, and those are the ones I want. I was just wasn't sure whether I had those on my existing tanks, and it turns out I got those with the 37mm. So right, yeah, I got some stuff to send back to Andy, so they can go back, and that's fine. That's sorted. That's good. The other thing was I want to get some Dutch infantry, just enough for a platoon or so, and I'd bought some Soviet infantry to use as Dutch, but on closer inspection they've got blankets or something wrapped around them, and so Andy's original suggestion to use Italians is what I'm actually going to do. So he sent me these, and I'm going to send the Soviets back, which is good of him to do it that way around, so I can compare the two. But these are definitely going to be better. It's really just the helmet shape I was after, because the Belgians, the Dutch, have this, well, kind of enormous bowl-shaped helmet or something. So anyhow, these Italians, that's the IR1 Italian infantry. Looks like a whole bunch of people with rifles levelled, and looks like a couple of MG, probably about 4 MG teams on the end of the strip there. That's the IR1 set. IR2 is their support dudes, which looks like some sort of MG on a tripod, large mortar, small mortar, and prone, probably anti-tank rifle, I suppose, but you know, I use them for whatever I need. So that's my Dutch infantry sorted, using Italians instead of Soviets, which is what I bought at Joy of Six, and Andy's advice turned out to be spot on there as well. The infantry is all going to be, well, it's all going to be actually cavalry, and all this stuff wasn't available at Joy of Six. He just didn't have it with him, so I bought paid for some Soviet cavalry to use as Dutch cavalry, because again, you've got the helmet shape, allegedly. Well, we'll see, won't we? And yeah, so that's SR4 Soviet cavalry. I think they'll be alright for me to mount up me Dutch platoon as cavalry. And obviously I bought enough cavalry to have the support weapons on horseback. I saw somewhere in here, in one of these packs, I assume they're all the same, but there are mostly guys on horseback with the rifles across their backs, but somewhere in there I've seen a strip, well there's a strip with weapons just being carried on horseback like that. Somewhere in these I noticed there's some with like swords drawn with some description there. I think that's what they're supposed to be. Not too sure. Looks like those ones there have got swords drawn on the charge or something. I'll have to have a closer look at those, but anyway, they'll be fine. Oh yeah, and these was another thing he didn't actually have in stock at the time. Well, he wasn't sure whether these would be right for me, but they're exactly what I want. Again, Andy's advice was spot on with this. These are Prussian, well, I don't know what it is, but that's the code, NCP16. It's Prussian artillery of some sort, which I'm going to use as Dutch. Well, let me see, I think these were 57mm field guns, which were horse-drawn with limbers, and I don't know, I guess they're only about 3 foot high or so. So these are pretty small, and they'll double up for them. So that's my Dutch infantry all sorted out. The FT17 turrets, I've got the right versions now. Just got to send the ones back to Andy I don't want and get on with painting these. As always, get into 6mm wargaming.